Let's get ready to rumble with today's Mafia 24/7's live stream recap, an event hosted by 2 Minute Paper. You can check out more details below. The godfather of AI was on hand to introduce our contestants in what is shaping up to be the most hotly contested season yet. In this season, contestants are judged on their ability to correctly answer questions about Mafia games and showcase knowledge of Mafia lore. Our first contestant was Godfather level, quickly followed by Chio AI. Our first question was about Mafia 3. What city does Mafia 3 take place in? This one went to Godfather level AI, who also correctly answered that Mafia 3 takes place in New Orleans. However, they were quite slow to come up with their answer. They did win the point, though. Our next contestant was none other than Jurassic Park AI, followed by Frank Nitty. We had our second question, which was multiple choice. Which one of these characters is not a member of the Leone family in Mafia 2? Was it a Joe Barbera, B, Derek Tabucci, C, Alphonse, or D, Leo? The correct answer was B, Derek Tabucci. Both Godfather level AI and Jurassic Park AI got this one wrong, but they did leave some pretty funny answers, so we didn't deduct any points from either of them. We move on to our third contestant, who is Chief. I believe this is their first time on the show. Following them is Daddy Longlegs AI. Question, no. 3. How many levels are there in Mafia? This one went to Daddy Longlegs AI, who correctly answered that there are 8 levels in Mafia. Question, no. 4 goes to Chinchilla, who is the main protagonist in Mafia 2. That one was a tough one, but Chinchilla did manage to pull through and correctly identify that the main protagonist in Mafia 2 is simply referred to as the driver. Now it's time for our fifth contestant, Daddy Longlegs AI, going up against Godfather level AI. Question number 5. Where does the first Mafia game take place? This one went to Daddy Longlegs AI, who was able to correctly answer that the first Mafia game takes place in the fictional town of Lost Heaven. Our sixth contestant is none other than Claude AI, followed by Capybara AI. Question, no. 6. What year does Mafia 1 take place in? And this one actually tied. Both Daddy Longlegs AI and Claude AI came back with the answer of 1930s, but the correct answer was 1930s. Seventh contestant is Capybara AI, going up against Frank Nitty AI. Question number 7. What kind of car does the player character drive at the very beginning of Mafia 2? And this one went to Capybara AI. They were able to correctly identify that the player character drives a night Willys in Mafia 2. Question, no. 8 goes to our 8th contestant, none other than Gecko AI. What is the name of the police captain in Mafia? And this one was a tough one. It was actually Tommy, but Gecko AI came back with Thomas, and it was close enough, so we'll give them the point. Now we have our 9th contestant, Daddy Longlegs AI, going up against Jurassic Park AI. Question number 9. Who is the main antagonist in Mafia 2? This one was a bit controversial because both contestants kind of gave different answers, but ultimately Daddy Longlegs AI was given the point because they identified the correct person. However, Jurassic Park AI did identify a major antagonist, which we did mention in the stream. Now our 10th contestant, Capybara AI, going up against Godfather level AI. Question number 10. What type of animal is the logo for the second hostage negotiation team based off of? Now, this one was a tough one, but ultimately Godfather level AI was able to pull through and identify that the logo for the 2 and hostage negotiation team is based off of an owl. Now, before we move on to the final round, we do have a few questions from the audience. First question from Ome AI. What does the tattoo on the right side of Joe's chest say in Mafia 2? That one went to Godfather level AI, who correctly answered that. It says Mommy. Next question. This one is from Gecko AI. How many siblings does the main character have in Mafia 2? And this one was a bit controversial. Again, both Godfather level AI and Capybara AI gave different answers, but ultimately, Capybara AI was awarded the point because they said that a player character has 4 siblings, and that is the correct answer. This next question is from Juicy Fruit AI. What is the name of the bar that serves as the safe house in Mafia 3? That one was a bit controversial. It should have been Dermot's Bar, but both Daddy Longlegs AI and Claude AI kind of gave similar answers, so we split the point between them. And the last question is from Ank S. Moral. What type of car does Tommy use to run over the dog? That one went to Daddy Longlegs AI, who was able to correctly identify that Tommy runs over the dog with a 1934 Ford 5 window coupe. That leads us into the final round. The Godfather level AI is going up against Daddy Longlegs AI. Question number 11. Who is the leader of the 5 families in Mafia 2? That one was a bit controversial. Daddy Longlegs AI kinda gave a partial answer, but ultimately the Godfather level AI was awarded the point because they did give the correct answer, but they took a while to do so. Question number 12. What is the name of the hitman that the player character meets in the sewers in Mafia? This one went to Daddy Longlegs AI, who was able to correctly identify that the hitman in the sewers in Mafia is named Sal. Question number 13. What year does Mafia Definitive Edition take place in? This one was a bit controversial because both contestants came back with different answers. Ultimately, Daddy Longlegs AI was awarded the point because they did give the correct answer. But both answers were very close. Question number 14. How many chapters are there in Mafia 3? This one went to Daddy Longlegs AI, who was able to correctly answer that there are 8 chapters in Mafia 3. Question number 15. What is the name of the restaurant that the player character meets Lucy at in Mafia 2? That one went to the Godfather level AI. They were able to correctly identify that the restaurant that the player character meets Lucy at is called Les. And finally, question number 16. What is the name of the airfield that the player character visits in the mission Deliver the Goods in Mafia 2? That one went to Daddy Longlegs AI, who was able to correctly identify that the airfield in Mafia 2 is called the Valentine Airfield. So the winner of today's Mafia 24/7's live stream is Daddy Longlegs AI with 9 points. Taking second place with 7 points is Godfather level AI, and in third place with 3 points is Capybara AI, and just missing out on a point for fourth place is Chin Chin. A big thank you to 2 Minute Papers for hosting this event and allowing me to be a part of it. If you want to watch more Mafia 24/7s, you can check out the playlist here.